Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a weekly guidance message for June 12th through June 18th. It's going to be for all the signs, so we're going to move through Gemini all the way to Pisces. If you want to skip straight through to the message, there will be timestamps below in the description box, as well as titles. For the rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys, especially if you're confused. I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump in, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intentions. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts, set your own intentions by thinking of a particular person or asking a specific question that you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, and the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. So, we are going to dive into Gemini's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in here, Gemini, and see what we can see for you guys for this upcoming week. We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We'll see what's challenging you and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message, and I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward. If that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? Please and thank you. So the energy surrounding you this week, Gemini, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Judgment energy. What's challenging you is the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the outcome here is the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Cups. I feel here, Gemini, there's something that you're trying to release. Something here that you're trying to free yourself from your past. Okay, now maybe this is you holding on to like how something came to an end, a chapter that closed out. For some of you, this is maybe something that had transpired that you had no control over, and in the heat of the moment, maybe made an impulsive decision. I feel here, Gemini, you're trying to release this energy, but there's a person here from your past that you may not have completely closed out that may try to come back in and disrupt things. Now, I'm only saying that as a warning for you to protect your energy. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. We're going to start here with the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Judgment. So this is you releasing that negative energy. Whatever it was that was causing stress, worry, fear, anxiety from the past, it's like you're letting all of that go, freeing yourself from all of that worry, that fear, that stress. Now, the challenge here, Gemini, you would be not being very honest with yourself if you had said that you're just going to move forward and you don't need to close out that chapter. And maybe this is because you didn't talk to this person. Maybe this was them actually leaving or running off. And I do feel like this has come to an end. This chapter has come to a close. But for whatever reason, Gemini, this person feels like you owe them. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles for the challenge. Now, how do you handle this scenario? I will say there's going to be conversation coming up that you're going to have with this person, and you're going to have an opportunity to express why you walked away. You're going to have an opportunity to close out this chapter, but are you prepared for that? Are you ready for that? Because part of the challenge here, Gemini, is this person is going around trying to sabotage every little thing that you're doing. You're going to know how this is resonating more than I am. For some of you, this could be like a friend, family member. Maybe this was like an ex-coworker or something along those lines. But there is a need to kind of close out this chapter. Be strategic when dealing with this person, Gemini, because I don't feel like their intentions are very good. I do feel like things are going to balance themselves out. Things are going to turn out fairly. So if there was no harm done, no wrong done, and you just need to kind of give this person closure. If there is something where you're needing to make amends or pay back, something along those lines, just pay it back. Just nip it in the bud. Just handle the business to move forward so you don't keep running into these problems. Let's pull out a few cards for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. This person is trying to undermine anything that you are manifesting. So keep that in mind, Gemini. Okay? I'm not saying let this person come in and disrupt you. I will say this person is trying to put themselves in a position to cross paths with you. So be prepared for this interaction to happen. And just simply tell this person, you know, X, Y, and Z. I took this course of action because of this. Now you need to follow through with what you said, and I'm going to follow through with what I said. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. If you don't feel like you've done anything wrong, Gemini, then a conversation is all that needs to be had. And maybe this person is coming towards you to make amends. Either way, Gemini, there's a need to be mindful because there's a Sagittarius energy coming out here for this week. Let's pull out a soul truth message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. After this soul truth message, I'm going to pull out the pendulum board, so get prepared with your yes or no question. What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today's soul action, make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Now we're going to pull out the pendulum board. Be prepared with your question. Yes or no question. Most important message here for Gemini. Spirit, what do my Gemini friends need to know? Yes. A yes, Gemini, to answer your question. So, Gemini, thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive right into Libra's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out the pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Now let's dive in. Now Libra, we're going to take a look at the week ahead. I'm going to pull the energy surrounding you this week. Pull a few cards for what's challenging you, where this is all headed. Clarify throughout the message, and I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Death energy. This is transformation. This is something that's a chapter that's coming to a close, something that's ending. Something new is beginning as well. So let's see here, Libra, the energy surrounding you this week. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. So this is you being fed up. This is you walking away from a situation that you feel betrayed, that you feel a loss, that you feel like this person is definitely withholding something. It's having effect on other areas of your life, not just relationships. Now, I will say that there is an intense connection here, so it may not be so easy to walk away from this person. I feel like it's okay to take some space, okay, to figure out, recalibrate your energy, figure out if you're still on the right path or if you guys have grown apart. Also, to figure out how to approach this person, because I definitely feel like there's a need to be strategic, but I will say that there is a soul tie connection coming out here. So, karmic, soulmate, twin flame. See if we can break it down and get a little bit more clear on what type of connection we're dealing with here. I do feel like this person at times has you competing for their time, attention, and energy, and this doesn't necessarily have to be third-party energy, guys. You could be competing for this person's time, attention, and energy with work, right? They could work too much. So let's clarify this 5 of Swords, this 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles for Libra's energy, please and thank you. I feel like there is an energy of contemplating walking away. Contemplating, what if I were to start something new? What if I were to leave this person and move forward in a different direction? I do feel like you would be drawn back to this person because of the connection that you are feeling, the soul tie that you have. I also feel like you and this person have known each other for some time. Okay. And even though at this very moment in time you may be clashing, resisting the connection, at one point in time this was a very beautiful connection. It's a very stable, very solid person in your life. And so that may be why it's difficult to release. Two of Cups, Four of Swords, Six of Cups. To be honest with you, Libra, I don't feel like you're going to be walking away from this person right away. But I will say I do feel that toxicity in the connection. Now, whether this is a karmic connection, there's a karmic lesson that you're meant to learn from this person. This Temperance energy is the only card in the deck that trumps the Devil. Okay? Now, even though there's been a betrayal, there's been a significant loss, don't allow this to hinder your personal growth. So if you feel like this is holding you back, then by all means, it's time to protect your energy. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Then we will pull a soul truth message and the pendulum. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libra and friends need to know for this upcoming week? Pull back. But that doesn't necessarily mean here, Libra, to walk away completely. I feel like there's just a need to withdraw your energy at this time while you're figuring things out. Once this person feels this shift in energy, they're going to come and chase. But I do feel like there is a need to get clear on the bigger picture vision and what you want the outcome to be here. So, do you see yourself with this person long term? Do you think that this has ran its course and maybe how this person has changed? It's not something that you consider living long term. Things are going to balance themselves out, but there's a decision that needs to be made. Instead of being this uncertain energy, you have to make a decision here, Libra. Your soul truth message coming out for your reading is, what am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward, to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. Today's soul action: breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. So, get your yes or no question and hold it in your mind. Give you a second. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libra and friends need to know? Okay, well, that looks like it's a no, Libra. The answer is a no. So, Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive right into Aquarius's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question until the end. We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to pull a few cards for what's challenging you this week, and we'll look at where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? Please and thank you. So the energy surrounding you this week, Aquarius, the Ace of Staffs, Six of Coins, the Four of Coins. What's challenging you? Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Coins. And the outcome, Two of Coins, Page of Coins, Nine of Cups. Definitely feel like there's somebody that's trying to come in and apologize for some sort of conflict, some sort of challenge. I feel like this was like a disagreement, minced words, and I do feel like this is a romantic partnership. However, I feel like you're kind of holding back, maybe ignoring this person at this time, a little bit of silent treatment energy. So we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, but I do feel like you're focused on new things coming in as well. So we're going to clarify. Start with the Ace of Staffs, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Coins for Aquarius's energy. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? Somebody was holding back, keeping secrets, and this came out. This is why you're holding back. This is why you've withdrawn your energy from this person. Now, for some of you, this is like a betrayal type of an energy. Okay, double life. For others of you, I feel like this person had good intentions. It's like everybody has that good intentions when they're being deceptive. They don't want you to find out because they are afraid of your reaction. So let's clarify. Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Coins. Part of the challenge here, Aquarius, is you're kind of up in the air whether you should still continue forward with this person after this transpired. I definitely feel like you're spending a lot of time alone, taking a lot of time by yourself, doing your own thing. A decision is being made here. I feel like you're burying yourself in work. You're moving forward from this person. This person definitely feels you detaching. That's definitely coming out in the reading. I feel like this person does want to come in and apologize, Aquarius, but it's like you're already detaching from the situation and moving forward. So what I will say here, if you don't close out this chapter properly, okay, this could come back around. This person could come back around. There could be something that happens, transpires between the two of you, or maybe this person just gets jealous. They hold on to this for too long, thinking that you're going to come back. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice. Personally, if you're detaching from this, if you're walking away, there is a need to close out the chapter properly. So what does that mean? You have to have a conversation or write a letter to this person, closing out this chapter, telling them that this is over, that you need to free yourself from the situation, maybe giving them a little bit of perspective on why this isn't going to work. So they let go. Because I feel like this person is still waiting around for an opportunity for you guys to get back together. So for a lot of you, this has been back and forth for some time. So they're expecting you to come back. I don't feel like that's the case here, Aquarius. I feel like you're detaching. I feel like you're walking away. So let's pull a soul truth message to sum up your reading, and then we will pull out the pendulum board. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you're still here and you are detaching from the situation, let's give it a race car emoji for moving forward. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it's within you. Ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within. Today's soul action: stop comparing and start creating. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Aquarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Now we are going to jump into the fire signs energy: Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So we are going to jump right into Sagittarius's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. It does help to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out the pendulum for you guys to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you this week: Sagittarius, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. The challenge here: the High Priestess in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. In the outcome: Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I definitely feel here, Sagittarius, that something has recently come to an end, or you feel something is coming to an end. I do feel like this is something that you, even though this is Tower energy, so this is something that happens out of nowhere, but you feel this energy. You feel like something's changing, like something's taking place, if this hasn't happened already. Now, for some of you, this Tower moment has already happened. And this message is going to be about you withdrawing, about you healing, and really taking your energy back from that situation. Now, the energy surrounding you this week, Sagittarius, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. This is like you being very independent, standing in your truth, standing your ground when it comes to some truth being revealed. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. For Sagittarius's energy, Spirit, please and thank you. I definitely feel here, Sagittarius, even though you do have a very amazing support system around you, good friends, good family, I feel like you're it's like there's a lack of confidence this week. Like you're not trusting that those people have your back, or you're questioning the validity of those connections. Now, trusting the process here, Sagittarius, is going to be important. This ending needed to take place. Okay, there was something here about this connection that was holding you back. Let's clarify the High Priestess in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I definitely feel here that there was a lot of fighting, arguing, back and forth energy, and that's part of the reason why this needed to be released. That's part of the reason why this wasn't working, Sagittarius, is you and this person were always at odds. So let's clarify the outcome here, Sagittarius, because part of you is still holding on to this connection, and part of you is understanding, is trying to let go, is understanding that there's this conflict, this competition, and it's really draining on both of your guys' energy. So whenever the world comes up in my readings, it tells me that the message has been received, the lesson has been learned, the cycle is complete. It's time to be honest with yourself about this person, about this situation, Sagittarius, and do what's best for you. And I know detaching from this is difficult. This is something that you've had your heart set on for some time, but I definitely feel like there's information that's coming out that's helping to understand why this isn't going to work long term. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you're still here, you're finding the messages resonating, let's give it a healing heart emoji. Because I do definitely feel here, Sagittarius, that you're still healing from this toxic situation. And this could be involving a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do see that this person, I feel like it goes both ways. So I feel like at times this person abandons, they walk away, they ghost, they block you, and then at times you do the same to them. However, you're coming to the realization that this is not working. It's not going to work if it keeps going down this path. And how do we fix this? How do we change this? I definitely feel like you, at this time, feel like a lot of time was wasted. There was a significant lesson that needed to be learned here with this person, and I feel like that lesson was learned, to be honest with you, Sagittarius, most likely having to deal with ignoring the warning signs, the red flags, putting yourself first. So your soul truth message coming out for your reading, and then we will pull out the pendulum board, so get prepared with your yes or no question. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action, know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change, and I release the outcome and joyfully trust the process. I definitely feel like there's something that you're releasing, and it's like you're still looking back, questioning what if, but this was meant to happen. So trusting the universe is important, especially when we're going through our dark days, right? So we're going to get the pendulum board out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Get prepared with your yes or no question. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Well, Sagittarius, that's a no. That is a no. So, Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive right into Leo's energy for this upcoming week. This message is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull my pendulum out for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. So let's dive right in here for you, Leo, and see what we can see for your upcoming week. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? Please and thank you. Ace of Swords. So, Leo, the energy surrounding you this week. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups. The challenge here is the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Five of Swords. The outcome here is the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, Queen of Swords. There's definitely something here new beginning. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. This is all symbolic of new beginnings, fresh starts, something practical that you're embarking on. I feel like you're taking time, and I do feel like this has to do with a relationship with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. Now, part of the challenge here, Leo, either you or this person is walking away from something that you or they have been holding on to for quite some time. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Five of Swords. Now, I feel like this is more your person than you, but it can go either way. What I will say, Leo, is there is a need to be mindful of this if it is your person, because this person is still up in the air whether this was the right decision. So let's clarify. Start with the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups. And I do feel like there is going to be a victory for most of you if you take your time. Be sure this chapter is closed out properly, and that's been coming up heavily in a lot of the readings. Closing out chapters properly in order to move forward. Now, what does that mean? That means that we have to let that person go. We have to have that difficult conversation about why we're closing out this chapter, why we're ending this relationship. Now, I feel like this is your person, Leo. I don't feel like this is you. So being sure that they have this conversation is what's going to be important in order to move into this new direction. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, please and thank you. You see, someone's has their life on pause while they're waiting to see what pans out, how this plays out, if this person is going to come back. Keep things on a friendly level. Try and keep things on a friendly level until they close out this chapter. Clarify the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, the Five of Swords. There you go. Part of the challenge. Don't start something new until you end something that you've already walked away from, right? Because there's a difference. If we walk away from a situation without closing out the chapter, so like ghosting the person, for example, it leaves that door open. And a lot of people, especially if they're loyal people, they'll stay around and wait until that person comes back. Now think about it in the context of closing out a chapter properly. If you or this person has that difficult conversation with the other party, that they're walking away so they can begin something new, so they can start a new chapter, so they can find somebody that's in better alignment with their future, whatever conversation, however they're going to put it. Think about how different the intention that you set and also the reaction is going to be. If you close out a chapter, it's very likely that you're not going to go back to that situation. It's going to make it a lot more difficult. I also want to reiterate, Leo, that if your person is recently walking out of a relationship, they're going to need time to heal. And I feel like this is something that you have an understanding of. Okay? They need to find their footing on their own. Now, it's okay to be a friend, support their healing process, but don't put yourself on hold for this person. So let's pull a few cards out here for your advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, Five of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Also, guys, really quickly, if you're still here, you're finding the messages helpful, if you're resonating with your situation, let's give it a healing heart emoji for this healing process that's taking place. Okay? The advice here, Leo, is to focus on your own independence until the confusion is cleared. Okay? Don't get emotionally involved or emotionally invested in this connection until they've closed out this chapter. I also feel like if this is a person who you want a future with, then maybe say that. You know, I do see a future between us. I see this being taken to the next level, but not until you clear the confusion, not until you close out this chapter. Maybe it'll give them a little bit of incentive to do so, because I do feel like there is mutual love here. Now, the signs that are coming out, we have water energy, we have earth energy, and we have air energy present. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We've only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek, but when we begin to fill every day with that which we value the most, we will attract more of it. This, my friends, is fulfillment. Today's full action: lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Beautiful, beautiful Leo. I feel like that's a good solid tarot message coming out. You have to make sure that chapters are closed out before you start something new. That's where that confusion comes in. That's where that back and forth, that uncertain type of energy, that's when that pops up. If we're closing out chapters, closing doors before we move forward, it's less likely to happen. So, I'm gonna pull out the pendulum, get your yes or no question in your mind and hold it there. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Leo spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? The answer is no. So, Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So, we are going to dive into Aries energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what do my Aries friends need to know about this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to look at the energy surrounding you this week. We'll see what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. Clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Queen of Swords. So the energy surrounding you this week, Aries, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Knight of Coins. Decisions. The challenge here is that you have a tendency to overthink, overanalyze the situation. Even though you are trying to be strategic, it's like this fear is setting in. I do feel like this is something that's in alignment with what you desire. 9 of Cups. So be mindful of that. And it's not going to be easy to achieve the outcome that you want regardless. So understand that even if it may take time and maybe a little bit more time and effort than you would like it to take, it will happen eventually. You just have to keep putting in the time, the work, the effort. So let's clarify. I'm going to start here with the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Knight of Coins. So this is you making the decision, the commitment. Can you commit to this long term or not? Only you can determine that. Because I feel here, maybe at one point in your life, Aries, you had a similar opportunity come into play. And something had transpired where you missed that opportunity, okay? However, this isn't the same because you never had that experience before. Please give me 2 cards for the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Knight of Coins. There's a need to kind of get out of your head and try and stop overanalyzing. Because no matter what, Aries, you would have to put this work in. Okay? Getting started is better than not. Taking one step forward is better than taking no steps. 8 of Swords, Page of Coins, 9 of Cups. This past energy keeps coming up. So apparently something in the past has transpired where something was ripped out from under your feet. Like you were working on a project with another person and like they They pulled you out. You had to walk away. You had to abandon this project because you knew where this was headed. This isn't the same. Because you can set the boundaries ahead of time. Set those expectations ahead of time so that way you know how you're going to react, how you're going to handle that situation in the future. And that's what the difference is. So you can take the lead, so you can fulfill this destiny. Okay? It's prophecy. For some of you, this is like a healing path, of taking the lead, leading other people type of an energy. This is like you taking this role more seriously and committing to this long term. And understanding that as the leader, there are still some things that you're going to have to learn. You have to continue to learn, grow, expand. And the only way to do so is to learn new things, right? So that way the things that you learn, you can teach the other people around you. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Try and get out of your head. I feel like this opportunity that's coming in, Aries, is a blessing in disguise. Lots of coins. Lots of coins coming in. Okay? This is definitely not a relationship message here. This is definitely having to do with work, having to do with maybe business, something along those lines where you're taking the lead and you're leading by example. So, Aries, we have the Queen of Coins, the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 8 of Coins, and the 7 of Staffs. Even though it may not be exactly where you want it to be right now, I do feel like you are headed in the direction you want to be headed. I feel like things are coming into alignment for you. Just have to continue to put in that work, put in that effort, 8 of Coins energy to get to that 10 of Coins. Now, for some of you, this feels like maybe 2 steps backwards, or maybe like a downgrade, something along those lines, but don't look at it as such. There was experience that you learned. There were things that you needed to learn. And this is more of like, look at this more like a readjustment of the past. Because if you would have stayed in the position that you were in before you readjusted, you may not have grown as quickly. Let's pull out a soul truth message here, Aries, and then we will pull out the pendulum. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action, allow yourself to feel this wave and let it move through you. No matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Beautiful, beautiful. There's so much truth to that, and I know it sounds cliche. We have to feel it to heal it. And what that simply means, guys, is just go through the motions. It doesn't mean you have to keep feeling it. You don't have to keep going through the motion once you've cried it out or worried about it. It means once that's taken place, let it go. One thing that's helped me is giving it to the universe, giving it to spirit, giving it to God, whatever deity you pray to. You can place it in a box, on your altar, on your bookshelf. Put a place in your home where you can put all your worries, all your fears, and all your dreams and aspirations as well. Give it to the universe. So, Aries, pendulum board. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, guys, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you're still here and you're finding the messages resonating, let's give it a money bags emoji because it looks like you're headed towards money. So Aries, we're going to have you hold the yes or no question in your mind. I'll wait to pull the pendulum out. Give it a second. Okay. Most important message here for Aries spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know? I feel like that's a yes, and then it switched to no, so let's try it again. Most important message here for Aries spirit. Tap into Aries energy, please and thank you. That's definitely a yes. Yes, Aries, yes. So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So let's dive into Virgo's energy for this upcoming week. This message is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Virgo spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know in regards to this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Now I'm going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. Pull a few cards for what's challenging you this week and where this is all headed if you stay in the energy. Clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, Virgo, you're more than welcome in joining us. Two of Cups energy is a union. This also could be a friendship. It's a person who you have in your heart. We're going to dive a little bit deeper here, Virgo, and see what comes out and how this plays into the reading. Okay, the energy surrounding you this week is the Six of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. So just feeling very in your element. I feel like there's a lot of money coming in this week. I feel for some of you, this is symbolic of this person reaching out. So if you've been in a separation with a particular person, I feel like this week is the week that this person is going to reach out. Now, whether this person reaches out and tries to contact you, or maybe this is you guys run into one another when you're out and about. This is definitely an energy here, Virgo, of coming together, but I don't feel like there's a very productive conversation, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of resistance, and I feel like this is mostly your side. I feel like right now, Virgo, you're in this energy of focusing on work, focusing on, for those of you that have a business, focusing on business and how to make your business better. And honestly, if this person were to reach out to you, Virgo, there's something here that's transpired between the two of you that you're holding on to. So let's clarify this for you now. Again, guys, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here by clarifying the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, Virgo, I feel like this week you are in a very stable position, a very solid position. Lots of money coming in, lots of business coming in. I feel like you've put things on pause, you've put things on the back burner with this particular person to focus on business. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. This person feels like things aren't fair between the two of you. Now, if this is a business that maybe you guys started together, they feel like they should be helping you. They should be helping you build this business. They should be involved in all of the things that you're doing as well. And Virgo, I feel like you kind of put this person to the back burner right now. It's like you're not being distracted by anybody's nonsense. Accepting things for what they are and just focusing on moving forward. Now, the problem that I see here, Virgo, is this chapter hasn't been closed out. And this has come out in one of your other readings. You have to get clear on what you want the outcome to be with this person. So what position are you giving this person in your life? Is this a person that you can't see your life without and you want to continue to try and build something with? Or is this a person that you're starting to put out of your mind? That you're starting to put out of your heart? That you feel maybe is causing a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges, maybe even disrupting opportunities, blessings from coming in. Now the Emperor, the Five of Staffs, the Justice, this person in the outcome doesn't feel like things are fair. Things aren't just. And to be honest with you, Virgo, you both feel a pull towards this connection. But the separation needed to take place in order for you to recalibrate your energy. But for some of these blessings to come in, I feel, to be honest with you, Virgo, you wouldn't have been open to some of these opportunities if you wouldn't have put this on the back burner. If you wouldn't have put this to the side. Because of how much of a distraction it is for you. Now, for some of you, you've realized this is no longer working for you and that it's blocking blessings and moving accordingly. So let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. And you're still here. You're finding the message was helpful, resonating with your situation. Let's give it a plant emoji, some sort of plant, a flower, a tree, a shrub, to symbolize the growth. Virgo, there's a need to accept the journey. Now, what does that mean? I feel like there's an energy of complacent with life as it is, and needing to accept that there's still a lot to be learned on this journey. There's still some trips to embark on, some experiences to learn, some lessons that you haven't experienced. And instead of trying to focus so much on bigger picture vision, which is important, don't get me wrong, Virgo, but there has to be a balance, right? And what I feel is coming out here is a need to maybe bring it back in, focus on the day-to-day, focus on the path, focus on the journey. And if that means that maybe a hobby, something to preoccupy your time, to get your mind off of the bigger picture vision. For instance, if you're building a business and all you keep focusing on is where this is headed, where this is headed, where this is headed, sometimes we miss opportunities and lessons in front of us because we're so focused on bigger picture vision. And I feel like that's what's coming out here. There's a lesson that you're meant to be learning here with this person. Right now, Virgo, it's like you're ignoring this and focusing on work. And there is a need, even if you walk away from this person, to sit down, hone in on what you're learning here, and closing out this chapter properly. I can't express that enough. I don't know how many times I've said that in readings this week alone. But a lot of people are leaving unfinished business and just moving forward. Well, the thing about that is a lot of people will hold on to, and especially if that person is loyal, they'll hold on to that relationship. Well, what happens if you've moved forward and this person is still holding on? Makes for a very uncomfortable conversation, that's for sure, at the very least. But a lot of hurt feelings as well. So making sure that we're closing out chapters properly to set the stage for a solid foundation. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time with my words today, Virgo. So let's pull out a soul truth message here to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What are you able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within. Today's soul action: stop comparing and start creating. Virgo, for some of you, this is a situation in which you're walking away from and you're putting yourself first and you're not looking back. For others of you, you are putting this on the back burner for now and coming back to it later. Either way, there needs to be a conversation eventually had. But for those of you that are moving forward and walking away, you definitely need to close out this chapter properly to set the stage for new connections coming in. Getting clear on the position that you're giving this person is going to be helpful in moving forward. So we're going to pull out the pendulum and the pendulum board for your yes or no questions. I will give it a minute so you can hold that question in your mind, pause the video if you need to. So, most important message here for Virgo Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? Well, that's a no, Virgo. It's been a no. No, no, no. So, Virgo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing time and space. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So, we're going to dive into Taurus's energy for this upcoming week. It's going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to dive into the energy surrounding you this week, Taurus. Pull a few cards for what's challenging you this week and where this is all headed if you stay in this energy. Clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. You're walking away from something that has been draining on your energy. I feel like you found something out about this person. Now, the energy that's coming out is water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it can be any. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I do feel like there is an intense connection here between you and this person. And I feel like this person is somebody who you have walked away from. Now, for a lot of you, this was something that was very difficult for you to do. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. Part of the challenge about this situation here, Taurus, is even though this ending was very difficult between the two of you, this is something that caused a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, fear. The Six of Cups tells me that there is an intense connection here. We also have the King and Queen of Cups present. Now, in the outcome, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I feel like this person comes forward, expresses how they feel towards you, and you have a decision to make. So let's clarify for you, Taurus. Again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Let's start here with the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the King of Cups. This was very toxic, very draining, this whole situation. Now, for some of you, this draining, toxic situation was past energy, okay? Past, present, future. I do feel like there's like a competitive energy, so you were always competing for this person, whether this was another person, whether this was work-related, whether this was friends. It's part of the reason why this didn't work. One thing that I challenge my customers, my clients, my friends, my family members, if a person comes back after something like this, you need to make sure that their energy has shifted, that things have changed, and that they're not coming back in still confused, okay? Still entertaining other people or still overworking themselves. I do feel like this person they've been questioning coming forward for a long time. I feel like this person didn't ever really know how to reach out. I feel like this week, Taurus, this person is taking the leap. In fact, you may have multiple people coming in at one time. This may be your energy. So let's clarify the outcome here. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You have a decision to make. And I feel like there is a need to just be patient. Take your time here. Let it build. Don't rush things, because you never know what this person's intentions are coming back in. And a person can only keep a mask on for so long. And that's why we take our time. That's why we wait. And you don't need to tell this person the timeline. Hold that in your mind. Pull a few cards out here for your advice, Taurus, moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. For those of you that are trying to detach from toxic negative relationships, I will have a cord cutting ritual. It will be live. If you would like me to include your energy into that ritual, the information on how to do so will be below in the description box as well as the comment section. Taurus, I feel like there's a need to take your time here to stand your ground. You already know this person for who they are. They've already shown you who they are. There's something here that this person is still hiding. They're not being upfront and honest about. The longer you wait, the more you give it time to surface. Taking your time is going to be important for building a solid foundation as well. So if this person doesn't have any ill intentions, which I feel like they do, I feel like their energy really hasn't shifted, but that will come out in time. And you will see it clear as day. Remember, you've already gone through this before. You're hip to this person's game. You're hip. Taurus, your soul truth message, and then I will pull out my pendulum. What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It's impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, it opens our heart, and it changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful. Notice the abundance growing within. Beautiful, beautiful Taurus. I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out. I feel like there are new opportunities that are coming your way as well. And I feel like this person has already shown you who they are. Sometimes when people are returning from our past, it's not necessarily that we're meant to be with that person. Sometimes either we didn't close out that chapter properly, or it's a test from the universe. Either way, Taurus, you have everything that you need in front of you to close out this chapter and move forward, or to make this decision properly. Getting clear on the outcome and the position that you are deciding to give this person is going to be helpful, but you're not going to be able to do so for a few months. So taking it slow, if your intention is to see where this goes, is going to be the key. We're going to pull out the pendulum board. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I'll give you a second to hold your yes or no question in your mind. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? I feel like that's a yes, Taurus. That's a yes. So Taurus, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so we're going to jump into Capricorn's energy for this upcoming week. It's going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out my pendulum board for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. We're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We'll see what's challenging you and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. A clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The energy surrounding you this week, Capricorn, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Magician. Somebody's coming in to apologize for some sort of conflict. I don't feel like you're open to this apology, to be honest with you, Capricorn. I feel like you are releasing this, no matter how difficult this is. And this came up in one of the previous readings that I recently did for you. I do feel like this situation has been draining. It's been toxic. And maybe it's not just the other person. Maybe it goes back and forth. It goes both ways. It takes two to tango. But it's almost like enough is enough. Okay? Let's go through and clarify. We're going to start here with the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Magician. So I feel like this is a cycle. This isn't the first time this has happened. This isn't the first time this person has tried to come in, apologize. But I do feel here, Capricorn, this is the first time that you have stood your ground when it comes to this. Okay? And maybe even expressing to this person, look, this is toxic. This is draining on both of our energies. We can't keep going through this. We can't keep going through this fighting, arguing, bickering, this dilemma with each other. Somebody has to make a decision here. Now the challenge here, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Two of Cups. Some of you may have already moved on to another connection. Okay? Or at least exploring your options. Have already met new people, have had new experiences, and it's like you're feeling a lot lighter. When this person comes back around, it's like you instantly feel drained. And the reason being is because of all of the complications that have transpired in the past between you and this person. Every time this person comes in, every time they reach out, you're triggered to have those memories. So clarifying the Four of Pentacles, the Devil in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse. Capricorn, this isn't something that you wanted to do, but you took the initiative, took a step back, and are finding that you're feeling a lot lighter without this person. Take some time. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to rush into this connection. You don't have to rush out either. But understand that every choice, every decision that we make, even if we're choosing not to make a decision, is also a choice. Let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. On Sunday, June 11th at 11 o'clock in the morning, I am going to do a cord cutting ritual. It'll probably be about an hour-long video. It will be a live. I do have a few people that have already purchased, so I will include those order numbers in that video. And even if you can't afford, you are still more than welcome to join, show up, set your own intentions for the ritual. Capricorn, your advice, guidance moving forward. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. You know what's best for you. And I feel like you've already initiated what you feel is the best decision. So continue down that path. Don't look back on this complicated situation, because this person is still showing up in the same energy. Five of Swords, Page of Cups. You know intuitively that that's what's going on here. maybe not even being able to explain how you know this or why. But intuitively, you can sense that this person is coming back. And maybe it's because they've said this before. They've said maybe even the exact same thing before. There are new opportunities, new blessings that are coming in that you're being prepared for. Spirit is guiding you to trust that you are on the right path. So your soul truth message, and then we'll pull out the pendulum. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. So we're going to pull out this pendulum board. Get prepared. It's yes or no question. If it's too confusing for the board, for the pendulum, it will ask you to rephrase. So the best questions to ask, or like, is this the right path? Is this the right person? A yes or no question. See what I mean? Is this the right job? Should I put my resume in? Will I get the job? Things like that. So, Capricorn. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? It's saying rephrase. Okay. Try it again. Saying rephrase it, guys. So it's got to be a yes or no question. Whew, that one's a yes. That one's a strong yes. So, Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so we are going to dive into Cancer's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. So be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. So let's dive in here, Cancer, and see what we can see for your upcoming week. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? Please and thank you. Now we're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week. We're going to see what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. Clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The energy surrounding you this week, Cancer. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. The challenge here is the Moon, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. And the outcome here is the Strength, the World, the Ace of Wands. So what I see coming out here, Cancer, is there's something here that you're trying to make work. And I feel like this has been ongoing for some time. It's like you're trying to work together. You're trying to be strategic because of the connection here with the Six of Cups energy. But there's an energy of resistance, and I feel like it's from the other side. This person is always hiding things, keeping secrets. They have their wall up. They're not really open to making this work. It's like whenever anything starts going good, they disappear, or almost like a self-sabotatory energy, right? Now, part of the challenge is the secrets, the wall, the lies. And I feel like this person isn't really open emotionally. They don't really tell you how they feel. And for some of you, that could maybe be because their love language is different. But it's like you guys are having a hard time connecting. Now, how I see this playing out, Cancer, is you're coming to terms with this. And it's like there's new opportunities being presented to you. And so you're like a rock in a hard spot. Why am I still here when I could be enjoying life? So let's clarify. 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles for Cancer's energy. Now, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. You've had conversations about this with this person before. You've had conversations about them bringing their guard down, about you guys taking this to the next level, and then they start going in the motions, right? But then something transpires. And honestly, for most of you, this is purposeful. Even if it seems like maybe this disagreement or this argument happens out of nowhere, I honestly feel here, Cancer, this person finds reasons. You know, when they get in this uncomfortable state, they find reasons. They find problems. Let's clarify. The Moon, the King of Cups, with the 9 of Wands. Okay, so the energy that's coming out here, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Cups. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Page of Pentacles. Now we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands. It can be any sign. It doesn't have to be one of those, but those are the signs that are coming out prominent in the reading. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Wands in the reverse. This person tries to exude control over the circumstances, over the situation, over the outcome. I also feel here that when things don't go this person's way, they may have a tendency to get aggressive or just kind of like my way or the highway. We'll find them. F it. There is a need to proceed with caution when it comes to this person. This person has shown you who they are, and they're not changing. And so you have a decision to make. You stay in this energy long term, this confusion, this uncertainty, going back and forth, always wondering, or you move forward. If you are going to be with this person, acceptance is going to be the key. The more you're accepting of their behavior, whatever it means for you, whether it's a self-sabotatory behavior pattern or maybe this is just how they are, I definitely feel here this isn't changing. And so acceptance is going to be the key. The least amount of resistance, the better. So the least fighting, the least bickering, the more this person is going to be around. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. But I will say here, Cancer, there's also a fine line, because once you start showing too much affection, they also have a tendency to disappear. So not being too upsetting, but not being overly affectionate. Fine line. However, there are new opportunities that are coming in where you don't have to walk on this tightrope. You have to prepare for those new connections, though. The ball is in your court. So if you're in this energy of, I'm okay, this is my person, acceptance is going to be the key. However, if you are open to new experiences and you want something different, you want to change a pace, it's going to take time, but you're also going to have to distance yourself from this person, because nobody's going to want to come in that confusion, in that uncertainty. Advice, guidance moving forward here for Cancer, Spirit, please and thank you. I do feel like you want somebody that you can dote on, that you can be openly affectionate to, and that they will be openly affectionate to you. I do feel like it's hard to find that with this person because they're spreading themselves thin. This person is like dimming your happiness, dimming your sunshine, dimming your joy. You go along this path with these hopes that this is going to get better, and then every time it's like a disappointment. I personally feel that if you took some space from this person, they're always going to be there, right? They're always going to want to come back around. It's going to give you an opportunity to explore new opportunities. Pull a soul truth message here to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. I'll pull out the pendulum board after this. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. Also, guys, on Sunday, June 11th at 11 in the morning, I'm going to be doing a cord cutting ritual. If that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. If you would like me to set the intention with your specific energy, information on how to do so is all linked below. I also encourage you to join, even if you can't afford to pay, because it will still be effective. Just make sure that you clear your mind and set the intentions for the things that you want to release at this time, because that's what a cord cutting ritual is for. So Cancer, your soul truth message is, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all of their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action lists 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling, then lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Pull out the pendulum board. It's a yes or no question. I'll give you a second to hold that in your mind. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I do feel like this is something that you're overthinking, overanalyzing, because you already know this is toxic, that this is draining on your energy. And even though there are a lot of good times, the bad are starting to outweigh the good. Most important message here, Spirit, for Cancer. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? Please and thank you. That's a yes. Your answer is yes, Cancer. So, Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Scorpio's energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold the question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Now we're going to tap into the energy surrounding you this week, Scorpio. We're going to look at what's challenging you this week and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The energy surrounding you this week, Scorpio, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. The challenge here is the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, Son of Swords. So this is the Knight of Swords energy. And the outcome here is the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Stones, 3 of Cups. It's like you're trying to get something to work, but it's not coming together like you want it to. And it's becoming very burdensome on your energy. I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to let this go, let something go, whether it be like your ideal of the outcome. Maybe this is a person. Maybe this is like a situation involving money. Even though there may be a lot of money involved or an intense connection involved, I also feel like this energy is becoming very heavy for you. It's weighing heavy on your heart. Now, part of the challenge here, Scorpio, is you're too intertwined. It's like you're not pulling yourself back to see that this is toxic for you, that this environment isn't working. A lot of times, guys, when we're in this energy of not wanting to see the error of our ways, the universe will come in and knock us off our pedestal. So let's clarify this 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to maybe build a business, okay, or change careers, something along those lines. But there's something from your past that you're needing to let go of. Maybe remedy or resolve before you're able to move forward. Some of you, this could be like financial. This could be like there's something financial that you need to resolve in order to be able to move forward in the direction that you want to move. But having a hard time resolving that is what's coming out here. Taking a step back and putting yourself in the other person's shoes will help you to empathize, but ultimately a plan of action is needed, right? And maybe communicating that plan with the other person that's involved or other parties that are involved. I do feel here, Scorpio, and it's like you're on the right path, but letting go of control will help to loosen your grip, will help to ease this burden a little bit. Maybe even asking for help, reaching out and asking for help or even guidance from a person will be beneficial. Okay. I do feel like there's a lot of conflict surrounding this. So I don't know if you're at odds with a person that you work with, something along those lines, but this is going to affect your money if you continue in this energy. So take a step back and try to look at this challenge from all sides of the coin, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's pull out a few cards for your spiritual advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below. I'm also going to be doing a cord cutting ritual on June 11th, which is this Sunday at 11 a.m. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining. If you would like me to include your energy in the ritual, the information on how to schedule that is below as well. So Scorpio, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. There is a need to pause at least for a couple days, and sit with yourself and really evaluate where this is all going. Okay? What you want long term, where you see this opportunity or work situation, business going long term. And is it something that you can see yourself doing for 10 years, 15 years? A lot of times the reason why people have a hard time continuing business, it's not something that they enjoy. It's not something that, it's just a money-making scheme. And when we're not in alignment, when it's not in alignment with our purpose, it becomes very burdensome until we're forced to let go. Honestly, it becomes burdensome even when it is your path, but that makes the difference. You see what I mean? When it's your path, it's your calling. You are called to it every day, no matter what. When it's just a money-making scheme, or not scheme, but money-making opportunity that's not in alignment with our purpose, it becomes problematic, if that makes sense. It becomes stressful. It becomes resistant. Sometimes we don't want to go to work. A lot of times that's where our health complications come in. Okay, so just be mindful. Is this in alignment with that long-term goal, that long-term vision that you have with yourself? And how? How does it align with that? Let's pull your soul truth message, and then we will pull out the pendulum. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Hope it's making sense for you, Scorpio, because this is really about business planning, money making, and getting clear on what's in alignment with our purpose and what isn't. If everybody on the planet was living in their purpose, all of the positions would be filled. Everything would be taken care of. People would be more happy because they're living in alignment. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experience more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's soul action: what would happen if you added more play and laughter? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Scorpio, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. I'm going to pull out the pendulum board and the pendulum. So get your yes or no question in your mind. Prepared. I'll give you a second. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? It's a no. It's a no, Scorpio. It's a no. So Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so we're going to jump into Pisces energy for this upcoming week. This is going to be for June 12th through June 18th. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Pisces Spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. Now we're going to look into the energy surrounding you this week. We'll look at what's challenging you and where this is headed if you stay in this energy. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. I'll pull a few cards at the end for advice moving forward. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is reconciliation energy, guys. Let's see what comes out here. Hermit in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Angel of the Ocean, which is Temperance energy. Three of Wands. Ten of Wands. Four of Wands. The World. Regeneration. There's definitely a completion of a cycle that's happening here. I feel like it's like you and a particular person in your life, Pisces, are having a very serious conversation at this time. And I feel like this is like, do we stay, make this work, fight for this connection, or do we walk away? Do we block? Do we avoid? Do we not entertain the drama? Okay. Now, the Hermit energy, the Nine of Wands, both in the reverse. I feel like this is you coming out of hiding. You're either reaching out to this person or this person have reached out to you. And I feel like they may even be offering some sort of an apology, putting you in a position that it wasn't healthy. It was very toxic. But I feel like this made you very sad about this connection and the outcome where this was headed. Now you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The challenge here, Pisces, is your patience is running thin. So it's like this cycle has happened multiple times. You're like, we need to figure this out. Do we stay and fight for this connection, or do we walk away and try something new in a new direction? Okay. I'd have to tap a little bit deeper into this person's energy to see. But from the energy that I'm picking up here, even if this person has made some changes, they haven't been significant enough for them to react differently. Like if you guys run into a complication, they're still going to block you and not talk to you, give you space. It's like that's how they react, or that's how they handle conflict. And this is very triggering for you, Pisces, because you feel as if they're abandoning the connection. Like they're choosing the other person. And it's fair to say, Pisces, that even though you're open to starting new with this person, you're also equally open to walking away. So what do we do here? We're going to pull a few cards out here for advice moving forward. But I definitely feel like there's a need for a conversation about this. So whether this is a conversation that you've already had or planning to have, it's not going to be easy. And you may have to put your foot down. You may have to be the bigger person, walk away and really mean it. Like, this is no longer working. Okay? And I hope that's making sense for you, Pisces, here. So let's pull a few cards out here for advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. One more card out here. It's like no more waiting. You're not going to be waiting for this person to run off and do their thing. So even if you were to give them a second chance, it's like this is the last chance. This is the last chance that I'm giving you. What I see coming out here, Pisces, is their energy hasn't shifted. So be mindful of that. But you can always see, right? You can wait and see. Have patience though, because I feel like you will find they haven't shifted their energy. They haven't changed. Let's pull out a soul truth message to sum up your reading, and then we will pull out the pendulum. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. And I am doing a cord cutting ritual on Sunday, June the 11th at 11 a.m. So if that's something that you're interested in and you would like me to include your energy, your intentions in that ritual, go ahead and check the information below. Will be in the description box as well as the comment section. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations and get out of your head. Pay attention to your heart's desire instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today's soul action, ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Beautiful, beautiful Pisces. You have to be clear on what you want the outcome to be, and that's not with a particular person. So if you're getting clear on what you want the outcome to be in your relationship, what does your relationship look like? Right? What does your relationship look like with or without this person? And then seeing how this person aligns with that. So, yes and no question. I'm going to pull out the pendulum. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I'll give you a second to hold the question in your mind. For Pisces spirit, what do my Piscean friends need to know? I feel like that's a yes. That's a yes, Pisces. So, Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm now going to do Archangel Michael blessing for the collective. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please keep everyone who receives this message safe. Keep watch over them, their friends, and their family. Keep them safe from any harm of this world, the past, or the next. Thank you for your protection and guidance through these uncertain times. Thank you for bringing safety and security to those who need you most. In the name of Michael, so it is. Amen. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.